So this piece was produced really well. Technically, there's a lot of really good stuff here. The performances were solid. Both the actors did a really good job of bringing their roles to life. You could see where the story was going based on the little nuances in their acting. So I thought that was really good. Visually, there's a lot to appreciate too. The use of lighting and colors to set the tone for each scene was executed so well. They made some really good choices there. And overall, this was a really strong piece.
The Lark was dope. It really had me emotionally invested. Also, the cinematography was dope. I really want to shout out the cinematography, but I want to say it had me emotionally invested, and I really cared about these characters. And so when it goes down, I was really like deeply affected by it, and and so that's a testament to really strong storytelling and really great directing, really great writing. Also, I really want to shout out the actress in here. She was fantastic. She brought everything she needed to bring, and she really stood out. So overall, really good job.
Watching the Lark, I really enjoyed the decision visually to shoot off of reflective surfaces throughout the film because I think that it was a good comparison to Eva's slight disorientation and disconnect from her surroundings and this situation due to the memory loss and accident that she had suffered as a child. I think that while it was really difficult to watch her go through this ordeal, I, as a viewer, was then very happy and satisfied to see her at the end decide to continue down her path in this new city and at the university as planned, and to not to refuse to allow this to set her back, and also that her seeking justice on this man, as well as figuring out finally and remembering what had actually happened to her as a child, all came together and culminated at the same moment in the film.
This was a strong piece. Certainly, filmmakers with a great filmmaking sensibility. It was written well, performances are great, strong direction. It has the shape of a full length feature film and just condensed into 30 minutes. And despite that, it's still paced really well. The story evolves very naturally in a believable way. It just felt really grounded that way. And yeah, all in all, a strong one. Definitely worth checking out.
It's a cautionary tale about a young woman who comes to Belgrade, the big city, from a smaller town, and is preyed upon by a slippery male character who drugs her and takes advantage of her. Meanwhile, of course, being in another relationship, and it is an all too common story of the young and the trusting in the big city. Uh, Yet, I think there is something of a redemptive quality to the film in that the young woman is certainly wiser, and at the end of the film, there is a sense that she's learned her lesson and is ready to move on.
I absolutely loved The Lark. It was so beautiful and heart wrenching. I thought the story was so unique and creatively written, especially with weaving in the backstory and the memory loss and how it all kind of came rushing back, but in bits and pieces, which is very realistic in terms of how chunks of memory can come back to you and trauma. Um, I really enjoyed the symbolism with the window, especially at the end. I knew as soon as she went to that window at the end, I was like, she's going to open it. She's going to get it open. And she was finally able to feel free from the trappings of this man um, in present day, but also from her past. Just a really beautiful film. And yeah, gorgeous to watch. The acting was really incredible. This girl is so talented, and really did justice to the story and the script, and I think it just had the perfect ending. Really great job to everybody involved.
This one has amazing storytelling. It is engaging and cryptic, and it gets unveiled little by little and then manages to arrive, thankfully, to a safe, loving port. A plausible situation with so many different ways to approach it. I think the filmmakers chose a great way with great performance to explain how this would go that way. And it was just a nice story of a very tragic incident, and thankfully the character was able to overcome that, and it was just beautifully told. And yeah, it was a great job.